Do you have like a secret passion or something that you love that like no one ever asks you about? Like something that's like untalked about?
I mean, everything eventually is going to come out in a video one way or another. But so like a lot of it's out. But I am like really obsessed with. I mean, the big overview of it is like simple things that like we take for granted that are actually very complicated. So something as well. I mean, it doesn't necessarily seem simple, but like how airports work. Like how the bags get to the plane, and the food gets on the plane, and the fuel gets on the plane, and and the plane has to take off, and like everybody has to take off at the right time, so nobody's waiting on the runway for too long. And then when they're landing, all the planes have to just land, so they're not flying around waiting for a chance to land. They all have to arrive at the right times. It's scheduled correctly to get to their gate just in time for them to be on time. That. Like the logistics that go into that, this is the nerdiest thing to love, but I just want to know everything about how I get from Missoula, Montana to Melbourne. Like, that's, what? How did that work? But like in the same vein, like your clothes, like how did that shirt get made? So much work went into that, not just like to make that one shirt, but to develop all of the techniques that you know, to harness whatever, probably cotton, to make that into that, but also the techniques that went into figuring out how to build the machines that maybe built the machines that actually weaved your shirt. Things like that. Those are my secret passions, and I love shipping and logistics, and I love looking at ports and watching giant ships. I'm basically a 6-year-old.